Gemini, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your general reading for February 2019. I do want to thank all of you that are revisiting my channel, all the likes, the shares, the comments, subscribes, the emails, the personal readings. All of the love and support is definitely appreciated on my end. And if you are tuning in for the very first time, I want to give you the warmest welcome. And I hope that you do continue to visit my channel. Everything I do here is in love and love and light only. I do want to stress that this is a general reading for anyone that has Gemini in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, okay? I want you to understand that it is general. So you're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that resonates for you and simply leave the rest. Never give too much power over what any of these readings say, whatever the messages are. You always want to use your own discernment and just handle that accordingly, okay? The other thing is that time is fluid, so some of these events may have already started to manifest. You could see them manifest in the next couple of days, weeks, or even the months moving forward, okay? Just because I'm doing this reading in February does not mean that any or all of these events will happen in the month of February. You might want to visit some of the other videos previous, and they might be speaking to you as of now. And just know that that's how time flows, okay? So just always keep that in mind and have an open mind is what I'm trying to say here. All right, I am using a new deck. This is my Prisma Vision Tarot deck, and I'm also going to be using my Archangel Oracle deck that my daughter bought for me for my birthday last week. I am an Aquarius, so if there are any Aquarian cross watchers, I do want to give you a happy birthday, a happy belated birthday, and you definitely are welcome here. All right, so Gemini, we have a lot to talk about here. So I am just going to jump right in. I'm going to let y'all know right now that I am picking up off of a lot of different energy here. But for you guys, the heart of the matter is that this is a very emotional time for you, okay? When we're talking about the Ace of Chalices, you might hear this as the Ace of Cups in other decks. We're talking about someone either offering you some love. This could talk about you being overwhelmed with the emotions. And for some of you, this could be fertility feelings, wanting to become pregnant, or you are pregnant or suspecting that you're pregnant at this time. So there is a lot to this. Now, I will let you know that there are several case scenarios, but I do see a lot of pregnancy in this reading, Gemini. So, again, just keep an open mind. But either way, it's a very emotional time, and you are seeking a lot of support when it comes to this. Some of you are seeking some mental, internal support. I feel like you're wanting to stay very emotionally balanced because for a lot of you, you do have, with the Two of Wands, you do have some plans here, okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles, I also see that you're working on some things. You're trying to get some things in order. You're trying to build some things for yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is anything tangible. So for some of you, you're working on projects. You're trying to do entrepreneurship. You're trying to get promoted. You're trying to save more coinage, And so with the Two of Wands, although it does mean planning, it can mean decisions as well. Decision making, when you're planning, you're always making decisions. So for some of you, I do feel strongly that you are trying to decide, do I have that to do to tap into the emotions that I'm feeling, or tap into this person emotionally, or if they're bringing some love offering to me, do I have that to give right now? Because I am trying to work on this. And for some of you, you do understand that sometimes tapping into the emotional side can affect what you're working on tangibly in your life. And so for some of you, you're really trying to make this decision, like, do I have this to do emotionally? Now, for some of you that are suspecting that you're pregnant, I feel like, you are trying to make plans for this, or if you already know you're pregnant and it's like, really trying to put this work in. And for some of you, I'm hearing like, am I really ready for this? Do I have enough? Is this going to work? I got to make some plans here. So I do see that there could be, some questions here as to, what do I do next is what I'm seeing. And this is causing a lot of anxiety here. Now, this could just be the anxiety for those of you that are just working on so much. And, this could be a high time of, putting in a lot of work, sleepless nights. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep, you're not getting enough nourishment. But some of you have some anxiety here, and you're up all night. And there's some anxiety here because I think for some of you, it is the on the strength of, between this emotional desire. You are desiring some emotional connection. You are desiring some support here. And maybe you're even desiring the person that is offering, if there is someone here that is offering something. But it's just like you guys really, really are like, I'm working hard. And for some of you, you're working hard on yourself, okay? So with the Queen of Pentacles here, I do feel like she is someone that is really reliable, okay? She is, the person that is very compassionate. She has a lot of wisdom. She's had a lot of trial error in life, and she's willing to support others in ways that she can say, you know what, I've been through that. Let me help you. So she does bring a lot of stability to the table. She might be perceived as someone that's got her shit together, okay? So a lot of times people come to her because they feel like she has this wisdom. She's already gotten there. She's very wise. And so there's some anxiety because, a lot of times people are looking at you as this person that can do it all and handle it all. And it's like, right now, this is a very emotional time for you and you're working. And so it's like, I'm really trying to be as reliable and stable as I can right now. But there is some anxiety about being able to hold this up. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, we're also talking about pregnancy again. So this could be that, for some of you, there is some anxiety about motherhood, about becoming pregnant, about, not having put in enough, or, I've worked so much. Am I going to be able to bring, a child into this world of me, working so much? But you do have the compassion and you do have the wisdom to pull it off. But I do feel like there is a lot of questions that you have, because you are making plans, and I feel like it's more plans to become more stable. So sometimes when you throw children in the game, it's like, oh, how stable am I? But this could also stress that you need to care a little bit more for your body and your finances. So right now you might be prompted to really try not to get as emotional, because you need to be focused, you need to be stable. For some of you, this is imperative, being stable, bringing in more money. So I do feel like this anxiety for you guys is really something that you're trying to get a hold of. Now, the Knight of Wands here, it can symbolize a few things. It is stress and truth. So for some of you, the truth is, that maybe you're just not ready for certain emotional things, okay? Also, I feel like maybe you're stressing the truth to someone. Maybe you are stressing the truth to this person that's trying to offer you some love, or maybe you are stressing the truth to somebody to say, hey, I desire some love and support. I'm working on a lot of things and this is something that I desire. So you are really stressing this to someone, or someone could be stressing this to you, saying, you know what, I feel like you're less emotional and you're more practical. You're more trying to plan and build, and there's no emotion here. So there's some truth that does come in on your end, or vice versa. Also, the Knight of Swords can be someone that is in and out of your life, or is hot and cold, because I don't feel like this is your energy. This is energy from somebody else. So if this does signify a person that is in your life and they're hot and cold and you are desiring this emotion, this support, you have anxiety because it's like, I'm really starting to build my life. I don't know if you fit into this equation. And if you're suspecting that you're pregnant, or you know that you're pregnant, you feel like the more reliable, person in this right now. And this person is in and out. You're really reliable, and this person, you don't even know if they're going to be around to support you, let alone support this family that is now about to be created. So you do have a lot of stress. You're very unsure about certain things, and this is why you're trying to plan. You're trying to get as emotionally stable and financially stable is what I'm seeing here, Gemini. Now, with the Queen of Swords, she is not for play. Okay, the Queen of Swords is like, you know what? I don't need you. If you're here, it's because I want you. But when I decide that you are no longer serving me, I will get rid of you, okay? And so this energy, I feel, is like, regardless of if someone is bringing you this love offer, maybe for some of you, there was someone that brought this love offer and then they're in and out. And now you don't know if you can believe this love offering. And so that's where this anxiety is coming from. And now you're trying to decide, should I just work on me, or should I try to, accept this cup of love? But either way, you're like, you know what? I got shit to do. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are really cutting out the things that don't serve you. And you're really trying to move forward and manifest something for your life, which is amazing, that you want to do that. But there's anxiety here because of this, okay? Now, with the Six of Chalices, I do see that there is going to be reconciliation, okay? So although things with this individual are kind of in and out, if that's the case, or, excuse me, or if there isn't anyone in your life right now and you're just working on things and you are desiring, to have this cup of love, this offering coming to you, this support, there could be for some of you someone that you are reminiscing on, okay? And there is a possibility that this person is going to come back into your life. Six of Chalices, we could also say that this is, soulmate energy here. Sometimes there are people that are no longer in our lives, but they will come back at the most appropriate time, when they are more able to serve some greater purpose in our lives. So take that again how it resonates, but I do see that for a lot of you there is some reconciliation, or there is something from your past, or someone from your past that could possibly be thinking of you, or you thinking of them, and maybe you are thinking of them and it's like, you know what, I can't be emotional about this person. I've got to, the harsh truth is that I had to cut them out for a reason, and I got to make these plans for myself, but they're still on your mind, and this is where the anxiety is coming from. So picking up off of a lot of different energies here. But what I am seeing that is giving me so much joy is with the Four of Wands, there is going to be some freedom. There is going to be some peace and some harmony. I feel like for you mentally, you're going to get there, which is great. I feel like also when we're talking about the Four of Wands, we're talking about domestic happiness. So for some of you that are expecting, or there is question of a child coming in, and is this person going to be involved? Even if they're not involved, for some of you, I do feel like they are going to come back in. They are going to step it up. There is going to be happiness in the home. Regardless, you're going to be feeling happy. There's going to be some freedom here. You will go from the Eight of Pentacles very damn close to the 10, putting the work in. The Nine of Pentacles is you're almost there. So all the hard work that you do put in will pay off, and it will cause some, happiness, some freedom. you are going to continue this creativity here, because I feel like some of you feel like you're going to lose it. You don't want to lose that creativity. The creativity is going to flow, because remember, with the Queen of Pentacles, she has wisdom through trial and error and through challenges. So with you having that energy, and you also having the Queen of Swords energy here of cutting out things that no longer serve you, you are going to be strong enough to pull this crap off. Okay, so Gemini, don't even worry. And out comes the Strength card. Okay, I don't think this is prompting to you that this is what you need to do. I think this talks about what you embody. You're strong, and you will push through this emotional time. Okay, now also with the Four of Wands, just in clarification, in order to obtain this freedom and this domestic happiness and this happy home, all the things that you know, would allow you to have a peace of mind, you know, the Queen comes out again. So you go from being this compassionate Queen of Pentacles. She is compassionate and she will share her wisdom. She's been through a lot. But then you go through the Queen of Swords. I need to cut some of this shit out. And once you do manifest something for you, you can bring this compassionate side out, because things will start to settle. So now you can give some more emotion, is what I'm trying to say. You know, and that will cause you know, new beginnings here, okay? But it's like sometimes you have to really put in a lot of hard work, and sometimes you have to just push everything back that is going to stand in your way. And once you get things in order, it's more so that you can, you know, breathe and have a little bit more peace of mind, and then you can, you know, reap the benefits of, you know, really becoming more emotional, or letting some emotions in. But this is success, baby. The Ace of Swords is success. This is total new beginnings, you know, and I really see that you're working hard, and this is going to be very successful for you. Now, what I am seeing here is things that you're going to need to continue strength through is this King of Chalices energy, okay? This person, again, is very, you know, the King of Cups, you know, I do feel like there is someone that is trying to come and offer you something, okay? This person, you know, does want to come in and really, really be generous towards you, okay? In terms of love, you know, he wants to come in, he wants to, you know, really express. This person is not afraid to express his feelings, okay? And he wants to come in and he wants to show you this intimate side. So I feel like you're going to have a little strength over that, because it's like I feel like there's someone there that wants to pull you into an emotional spin, okay? And this person is really around you. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is someone that's in your past, or this is the individual that was in and out. So you are going to have some strength when it comes to that, but you also need to follow your heart. This talks about following your heart, and with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you need to follow your heart in the aspect of the Six of Pentacles talks about, you know, helping someone or receiving help. So I think that you're going to have that strength and that perfect balance to know, is this person going to help this situation, or am I going to be helping this person? You know, if you look at this here, you know, they're both holding the coin here. So I feel like it's some give and take here. You're going to have to follow your heart, follow your mind when it comes to this person, and be very strong and very intuitive, which I think you will be. But ultimately, the Ace of Wands comes out. This is passion. So I feel like you're going to be doing the things that you're passionate about, but ultimately, I do feel like there is going to be some passion here when it comes to love. I feel like, you know, right now, you are more focused on building something for yourself and you know, love is going to be there on the back burner. But once you get some things in order, I see that you are going to be open up for that. But it's like you have a plan. You can't be emotionally knocked off of your game, and that's the position you're taking. And I mean, this does build success for you. So if this works for you, Gemini, then it works for you, okay? And I see that it does. So, you know, kudos to you. But I am going to, wow, these are the cards that came out for you, okay? So the first one that came out for guidance here, healthy lifestyle. It says eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Absolutely. You know, this Eight of Swords here, this anxiety that you've been in, you know, Spirit is prompting you. You need to get enough rest. You need to be eating well, you know, especially for some of you that are expecting. But for the whole situation, in order for you to be on your game, you got to make sure that your body and mind is healthy. And we also talked about that with the Queen of Pentacles. That was a prompt earlier in the message here to really take care of your body and your finances here. So you are trying to take care of your finances, but don't forget your body, okay? The other thing here is that you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So yeah, this is for the individuals that are expecting. So just know, if you have some doubt as to should I be bringing this, you know, life into all of this, I got so much going on, the answer is that, you know, for some of you, you do have this bond with children, and it is prompting you. This card is saying, you know, it's okay. You are going to be able to pull this off, is what I'm getting from here. So this, I feel like these messages are coming out, these guidance for all of the situations. So whichever you fit in. Sorry, my camera shut off, but I am going to read the last card here, which is Moon Cycles. And this is going to speak to those individuals that are working on so much right now and are waiting for, you know, love and everything else to come about. So it says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Okay, Gemini? So this is prompting you to really, really, you know, pay attention how this cycle is going to happen, okay? You know, we talk about the moon really helping us to maneuver certain things, energy and manifestations. And I feel like you guys are almost the moon yourself. I feel like, you know, you have the intuition, you know that there are things that, you know, when we talk about the moon is like things that are hidden, you know, and that eventually come to surface. And for you, you guys are the moon. You guys know that right now, surfacely, I need to manifest the things that I'm working on. If it's myself, if it's financially, career-wise, building this business, doing these projects, you understand that that is important right now. And then there will be a cycle change where then and only then can you explore emotions, relationships, that sort of thing, and really be able to embrace those things. But it's like you understand it's not time for that. You understand the shifting moment. So for you, I feel like you are the moon at this point in time. And there might be some people that don't understand how you're operating, but it all works out the way that you are planning for it to. You understand this. And that's what's important. No one else has to understand it. You understand it, and you're doing what you need to do to manifest the success, the freedom, the happiness, all the things that you're passionate about. You are looking out for the futuristic things. And so you're setting things in motion for the greater good of yourself and the greater good for others. And so I am just so excited, Gemini. I know that this was a reading that had so many messages within one message. So again, pick up what I'm putting down that did and simply leave the rest. If this did resonate with you in any type of way, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, personal reading information is down below. So Gemini, I can't wait to see how this works out for you. I hope to see y'all all back on the very next reading. Until then, Gemini, love and light.